Well, Darren, very much at this stage of the season, performances obviously would be nice if it's slick and 100% to what you want, but it's all about getting the results and getting the 3 points.
No, absolutely. At this stage of the season, the most important thing is always the result. A really, really good result for us in a tough game. I knew it would be. It was a derby. The fans will be delighted, which is very good. But I thought we were in complete control of the game, really, Sam, in terms of possession. We were just maybe a little bit too slow at times in possession or force things too much. The goal, I thought, would settle us down, but the first goal, I thought it did the opposite. I thought we got a bit sloppy. Sloppy goal to lose, obviously. We're dealing with that. But starting the second half ever so well. Great pass. Sammy's finish is excellent. And then John was inches away from making it 3. Second half, we showed some real character because, it's 1-1. They're fighting like hell to get points to stay in the league. And we've shown our real character there. And at 3-1, we've seen it out fairly comfortable.
Yeah, as you say, plenty of fight from them. As you say, Derby position they're in as well, without your keeper really being tested too much this evening either.
No, Joe had one save where it's hit across him at 3-1. Thankfully, it's fallen to one of our players. A good save, he got down quickly. I can't recall him much in the game at all. And like I say, I thought we were in quite decent control. They've obviously sat off us and let us have the ball at the back, trying to counter-attack on us. But once we got into our rhythm, and like I say, I thought the first goal just should have settled us down a little bit more than what it did. And of course, they've got back in it. But second half, we were very strong in our performance. Sammy's taking his goal well. John was taking his penalty after missing Saturday very, very well. So it's another really, really important win for us, Sam. Really important win. 5 to go now.
Yeah, it just felt like at times in the first half, I know there was a few offsides, the long ball over the top, it's intentional, but it just felt like sometimes it's being rushed, Taylor with some uncharacteristic loose passing. The goal, of course, the first bit of real quality, Dembele again in the build-up, just the ball sticking to him like glue, great cross in and a really clever finish at the near post.
Yeah, I think they played, let us have the ball, but played quite a high line. And we were just making our runs too early. We didn't have to run as early and we didn't pass as quick. So a few times Frankie got it stuck under his feet. And, we needed to, if we didn't pass quick enough in behind, we had to start again and go out the other side of the pitch. We didn't do that well enough. But we spoke at halftime about, look, we need to time our runs in behind better. We need to run from deeper areas. The second goal is a great example. Sammy's run from deep, clean through, a brilliant finish, clever over the keeper. Keeper handles it, he's sent off. So it was a really good finish. And Joe Ward did it several times in the second half where he just ran in behind, but from a deeper area. So the players worked out where the space was in the second half better. But it was a really, really important result this tonight.
What is it about playing at home that Sammy Szmodic seems to love so much? Another brace for him at London Road.
The boy's been a fantastic signing. He's been brilliant for us since he came out last season on loan. I know he started slowly. I think that's 14 goals he's got now, I think. And he took his goals ever so well. He hasn't trained much. He only trained yesterday, but he's a fit lad. So no, I'm delighted for the group because that was an important game tonight in the sense that we need to keep getting as many points and many wins as we possibly can towards the end, Sam.
What happened with the first goal? Do you think it looked like maybe your captain just hesitated, should have cleared it once he realised he maybe couldn't, just panicked a little bit, a bit of miscommunication between the goalkeeper and the defender? Of course, it's still a new relationship.
Yeah, I felt that, it's been, I think, headed back by someone. And just clear lines. Beeves knows. He should forget about the communication and whoever should have the ball, put it into the stand and argue about it after. And Beeves is experienced enough to know that. And as soon as he lets it bounce and Joe doesn't come, the striker gets in front of him and Beeves, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. And surprising from Mark, he's been so solid. But he knows himself, he should have just cleared it and then had the argument after. So it was a disappointing goal to lose. But like you say, apart from that, Joe didn't have much to do. One save. They had a bit of possession, but our formation, our shape was good. Burrows did really well for us when he came on. He really was good on the left-hand side. And Ricky was outstanding when he came on. His pressing was fantastic, which we just needed at that stage of the game.
Yeah, real injection of energy, and I suppose particularly pleasing from your point of view, Darren, because obviously you didn't mess about with your words with young Harrison on Saturday against Swindon, so you got the reaction you wanted from him tonight when he came on.
I was never in any doubt about that. I texted him Saturday night. I spoke to him Monday morning. Listen, Harrison's a strong boy. He's got a good character. He's got a good temperament. He understands what the situation was. There was no doubt that he was going to be absolutely fine. If I felt the boy was not capable of a bit of criticism, then I wouldn't have done it. And whatever I said in public about why he brought off, I said to him to his face. I would never criticise my players in public unless I'd said it to them first. I'd never do that. It's a waste of time. So he knew it. It was by Saturday night. It was done, Sam. You know, the players know I don't hold grudges. You know, it's done. As soon as it's said, it's done. It's not mentioned again.
And you're in a wonderful position now where I know the planning will have already started for obviously Tuesday night against Gillingham, but you've got a Saturday where you can watch the scores coming in and anything is a bonus.
I don't know if I'll be sat watching the scores, Sam. I think I'll drive myself mad. Look, we wanted to play tonight because we get an extra day's, well, almost 24 hours more rest than Gillingham. And now we can concentrate on is ourselves, Sam. You know, we can't control tomorrow and what happens. We have to do our job and it's in our hands. Tuesday's going to be a hell of a tough game. It's going to be a really, really tough game. We know that. And we've got 5 tough games left.
Yeah, 5 cup finals. And the key thing is, Darren, you've been here before with Posh, and it's hard sometimes, I guess, not to get carried away, but your job is to keep everyone grounded until it's confirmed.
Yeah, nothing's been sorted yet. We're still a long way off that. But what I did see from my players tonight was a confident performance. It was a calm performance. There was no panic in it, which is a very good sign. The players have been good in training. They look bubbly and happy. And when you concede a goal in a derby, I know there's no fans, but we knew what it meant. To then have a second half like that, you should take a lot of confidence out of that, I have to say. The players look confident tonight. And I know at times they made mistakes and made the wrong decisions, but there was no real panic in that performance.
And the home form goes on. Best home record now since being back in League One, 48 points. It's stunning, really, the form you've got in League One, far and above better than anyone else at home in the division.
Yeah, home form's outstanding, absolutely outstanding. But the big bonus is we've won our last 2 away games. You know, that's been a real catalyst for this run we're on. You know, since we got beat by Blackpool, we've taken 13 points out of 15, so it's a great return. We want to try and keep this run going, but we're just focused on Gillingham. We'll watch them tomorrow, but we know what they're all about, and we know it's going to be a tough game.
Well done, Darren. 5 to go.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, cheers.
Thanks.